In today's video, I want to share with you some hot altcoins to have on your radar. I know the market conditions have been pretty wild recently, but there's still lots of great opportunities in the altcoin market for potentially finding gains or accumulating for some longer term positions. In today's video, I want to share some coins with you that I think fit that mold. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. If you like that topic, like staying up to date with what's happening in the cryptocurrency market, then a quick tap on the thumbs up button. Just let me and YouTube know that you do like this kind of content. Will be super freaking awesome. By the way, every single week my team and I produce Wealth Mastery. This is a cryptocurrency investor report designed to help you keep you ahead of the curve in this fast-moving market. DeFi tutorials, altcoin reviews, NFTs, tips, tricks, token sales, airdrops, and much, much more. You can sign up for free using the link down below in the description. Now, before I do get into this conversation too deeply, just be aware there is a lot of risk in the market right now. I made a video the other day talking about the top coins that I'm watching, and I was saying I'm playing it pretty safe for the month of March. Just Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, keeping an eye on token sales. But a lot of comments on that video are saying, come on, Lark, we want, the high opportunity, high risk, high reward plays. Well, I'm gonna share some opportunities with you in this video that are a bit trickier, I think, in the current market environment, but I think are some solid coins. Now, just to be upfront, I do own all of these coins, right? Or I'm investing in the pre-sale for the two token sales, which we'll be discussing. And token sales, yes, have been making a lot of money. Some people don't like token sales, but the reality is if you can get into token sales, they do make money. And we'll discuss that in this video, as well as 3 altcoins, which I do currently own. So I like all these coins, which is why I want to highlight them in today's video. Now, let's go ahead and get into the first one. First one is Moonbeam. Now, just so you're aware, the current price here, I'm recording this video on Saturday morning, my time, though I might post it a bit later on. So the price could change a bit. And why I'm highlighting Moonbeam in particular, they have an upcoming token release, which depending on when I release this video may have already happened. Now, last time we had a big token unlock for Moonbeam, the price went down by like 40 or 50% in a very short period of time, creating an interesting buying opportunity. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of pain in the market over the last few weeks with all the macro stuff going on. So if we see another brutal token unlock like that, it presents an interesting time potentially to be accumulating some Moonbeam. And look, Moonbeam's awesome. So this is basically the Ethereum of the Polkadot network. It allows all Ethereum compatible smart contracts to come into the Polkadot network. I think that Moonbeam will be one of the absolute premier parachains on the Polkadot network. We have lots of other great contenders too, like Akala and Parallel Finance and quite a few others. But man, Moonbeam, I think really, really stands out here. So, it's definitely one that I've been holding. So I participated in the crowd loan for this. So I've staked all those coins. I'm holding on to them. The staking rewards are absolutely awesome right now. Holding on to my Moonbeam, and I think it's going to have a promising future. This is a layer 1 play, right? Polkadot's layer 0. Moonbeam is layer 1 on top of that, fully Ethereum compatible. Just getting started off, we are seeing new applications coming in all the time. Seascape, for example, recently integrating with the Moonbeam network. We also have Blockchain Monster Hunt recently integrating with Moonbeam as well. So lots of stuff happening over in the Moonbeam verse, which make me bullish on the future of this coin. And like I said, maybe getting some interesting buying opportunities coming up for this one in the not so distant future. The second coin on the list today is one that I actually did buy some more of recently, and that is Trader Joe. Now, this is Avalanche's premier decentralized exchange. It's like the Uniswap or the Pancake Swap of the Avalanche network. So you can trade and all that fun kind of stuff over here. Now, currently trading for around $1, market cap $200 million. You compare that to Uniswap, for example, which has a multi-billion dollar market cap. And, you can understand it's potentially a bit undervalued considering that it's doing around the same amount of volume on a day-to-day basis. Now, why are we talking about Trader Joe again? I know we talked about Joe a few times here on the channel, and the price has been smashed pretty hard during this bearish time, without a doubt. I bought Joe tokens at much higher prices in order to do liquidity provision to, earn more Joe. So I'm aware of the price falls that have happened. However, what's very interesting, they have just implemented their new staking mechanism. So basically, now what you do when you can either buy Joe tokens directly or do liquidity provision to get Joe tokens, and you stake your Joe tokens and you will earn USDC rewards. So you stake the tokens and you're paid out in dollars. Now the rate fluctuates, but last time I checked was around like 55% APY. So you buy their tokens, you stake their tokens, which I think will also go up in value over time because again, the Avalanche network is very popular. Trader Joe's the biggest exchange on the Avalanche network, and right now they have a token that's paying you out USDC rewards, and the staking rates are really good. So that's pretty sweet. So I've been staking my Trader Joe over there. I think it's a nice opportunity to be getting some passive income in this kind of current crazy market situations that we have been in. So it's nice to have some dollar denominated income coming through the door, even if the Joe token itself could fluctuate a lot throughout this time. I think if I do see a much bigger dip, like let's say Joe goes down to like 50 cents or something, I'd probably double my position in it. But at $1 right now, I think it's also a potentially attractive thing to be looking at. We see the volumes, of course, much like for the entire cryptocurrency market, have fallen quite a bit for Trader Joe. But you got to realize on most days, they're actually doing more trading volume than their market cap is worth. You don't see that very often with many of these decentralized exchanges, so that's absolutely incredible. And they have had massive volumes before. And so I bring this up because the staking rates, the money that you earn from staking the tokens paid out in USDC, depends on how much volume they do. So you're getting a percentage of the total transaction fees paid on the exchange. So the more volume they do, the more money you make as a staker. So that's pretty gosh darn cool. The third token on our list today is Holoride. Now this is one we've talked about before. This is on the Elrond network. So this is kind of basically the idea is turning your car into a theme park. So this is how to keep the kids busy in the back of the car, so to speak, with virtual reality headsets, turning the car experience into a virtual world. And as we move more and more towards driverless vehicles, which are going to be the standard moving forward, we are going to see this kind of in-car entertainment, I think, really taking off with in-car games, in-car metaverse stuff. Like it's going to be absolutely crazy. So this is one that I invested in. I'm currently holding. I'm staking Holoride tokens on the Myar exchange, which is Elrond's big exchange right now. I'm also doing liquidity provision over there for the Ride Eagled pair, so farming MEX tokens, which is Myar exchange tokens, as well as just staking the Holoride tokens directly to get more Ride tokens. So I think this is a really cool concept. We've seen, of course, the price come down quite a bit since the initial trading of it started. Current market cap around $140 million. So we may get some better entries on this one moving forward as we see more releases and stuff coming up for the token. I think the idea is absolutely super cool. And we've had some big partnerships for it as well. Of course, as I said, you can now start staking your ride on the Myar exchange. And they just had this big partnership announcement the other day with HTC. Now, HTC, they are one of the world's biggest mobile phone producers and, of course, a massive technology company. So they are partnering up with Holoride and making the HTC Vive. So basically, this is a ride-ready set of VR glasses specifically designed for in-car entertainment. So now Holoride has a major technology partner with the technology that is going to allow them to really bring this vision to life in a serious way. So that's super cool. Continue to be bullish on Ride moving forward. As long as they keep making these kinds of partnerships, then I think it could have a very interesting future. Now, those are the 3 tokens you can buy in the market right now. I currently own all 3 of those tokens. They're in my portfolio. 2 other tokens that are coming up. Token sales that I'm going to cover with you today. Now, again, I have invested in the pre-sale for these. The token sales are coming up. That is where the money is going to be made. I just want to be very clear about this for people who don't understand the concept. The token sales coming up, if you want the best chance at making returns on these coins, you want to get in at the token sale. If you're looking to buy in the secondary market just after the token sale, if you really like either of these coins I'm going to talk about, well, then you're going to want to wait for the price action to cool down a little bit. We tend to see massive pumps early on in the listing for these coins. But usually, if you can get into the token sale, the chance of returns is very high. And we'll cover those specific numbers here for you in a moment. The first one I want to talk about is Indi GG. So this is actually a sub-DAO of Yield Games. So Yield Guild Games. So basically, they are a guild for gaming coins. We all know gaming's gonna be big, and I know the hype around gaming coins has kind of died off a little bit with the massive correction in the market, but just understand, crypto gaming is not going anywhere. Crypto gaming is going to be the future of gaming. And so getting into these guild coins is a very interesting play in terms of getting exposure to a broad range of games and the success of crypto gaming overall, which I think is going to be a massively successful market. So Indi GG, a sub-DAO of the most popular gaming guild right now, Yield Guild Games. This is being built on the Polygon network as well. So Polygon's been getting a lot of attention. Amy Wu over here on Twitter from FTX Ventures shares some of the interesting reasons why Indi GG is one to definitely keep an eye on. She says India is one of the most exciting and fastest growing gaming markets in the world, with 400 million gamers there today. 400 million gamers. Indi GG is looking to tap into that. That market is estimated to grow from 2 billion to 7 billion by 2025, led by mobile first. It's big. It's absolutely big, and it's growing all of the time. Indi GG is coming in, helping connect gamers to the gaming assets, right? Because we all know these a lot of these crypto games require expensive assets to be able to play the games. The guilds step in and allow players to access those NFT characters or whatever in order to be able to play the games. She also says, we see India as one of our key markets. India is still early in crypto adoption, yet already over 30 million people are registered and trade with a cryptocurrency exchange. 30 million people out of what, 1.6 billion in India? There's a lot of room to grow in that market, and these guys are an early mover in that market. So definitely makes it noteworthy. We also have massive investors behind this one: Sequoia Capital, Lightspeed Ventures, Jump, Variant, Dune, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, again, it is a sub-DAO, Animoca Brands as well, big in the gaming space. It is a sub-DAO of the already very successful Yield Guild Games. Also, right now, they have, partnered up with FTX, which is exactly where they're going to be doing their token sale. One other thing I want to mention too is that Indi GG has a badge minting event going. So I'm pretty sure that's still on. So you can go and get yourself a free badge. So the mint is free, no gas fees. So it'll offer you utility for community members. So if you want to check that out, go and grab yourself one of those. But the IEO is coming up on FTX Exchange. Now, you will need to have staked your FTT tokens and passed KYC level 2 by March 7th in order to be eligible for this sale. So you'll need to act on that soon, because we're coming up on that time very, very quickly. Now, for anybody who's saying, oh, Lark, come on, man, what's going on here? Talking about token sales, this isn't the time to do it. Look, token sales, in spite of the market conditions, have continued to make money. It's just straight up. It's just straight. If you don't like making money, ignore token sales. That's fine. But look at this. Current and all-time high average returns since the IEO as an average for different platforms. Now, BINANCE obviously has been the most successful, but FTX comes in here at third place. So, average all-time high for FTX token sales, 10,000%. The average current ROI, in spite of all the market correction, 879%. So if you had invested in any of, let's say you invested in every single one of the FTX token sales, you would still be up on average 879%. In spite of the market corrections, because you have to get in at the token sale. That is when the money is made on these coins. The second token sale I would like to discuss with you is called Axelar. So Axelar is a decentralized interoperability network connecting all blockchain assets and apps through a universal set of protocols and APIs. We all know how important interoperability is. Interoperability is absolutely essential for the entire crypto space moving forward. Just think about all the craziness going on. We have the Terra blockchain, we have Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, Cardano, Cosmos, 20 other blockchains, man. Different wallets, different NFTs in different places. It's a mess right now in crypto, which is why interoperability is so important. It needs to be super easy to move assets from one place to the other. In fact, it needs to be so easy, people need to realize they're not even using something like Axelar. It's in the background, right? Making all of this easy user experience into a reality for people. So that's exactly what Axelar is trying to do. They want to be the interoperability network for the blockchain world. They want to be, of course, the standard for interoperability between blockchains. So this allows you to put your dApp on the blockchain best suited for your use case through a single integration with Axelar. You'll then get exposure to all the different networks, users, assets, liquidity, data across the Axelar network. So by plugging in here, it allows for a wide range of interoperability for these assets. So obviously a very needed part of technology in the cryptocurrency space. And sure, there's lots of people working on interoperability right now, but this is, I think, is some very important middleware, essentially, that will help connect all of these pieces together. Also, of course, backed by some of the biggest names in the industry: Coinbase, Galaxy Digital, Binance, Polychain Capital. I mean, just those few alone. There's lots of other great names on board here as well. Just those few names alone let you know everything you need to know about the seriousness of this project and the technology that they're bringing, that they have managed to attract some of the biggest players in the game. So that is obviously pretty gosh darn cool. Also, they are really working on integrations right now. They're already out there. They're making these integrations real. For example, working with Osmosis, which is a major exchange on the Cosmos network. So they want to make that cross-chain world into reality. They're looking to collaborate and already collaborating with some of the biggest protocols out there. So very awesome. Now they are doing their sale over on CoinList. The deadline to register for that is March 7th as well. So both of these token sales have a deadline of March 7th, which is pretty soon. So again, if you want to get involved in that, you got to go over to CoinList, get yourself registered. The sale is happening on March 9th. Now, another time I'd like to point out, token sales make money. They do. Now, there's no guarantee that these two token sales are going to make money. The market's pretty crazy right now, et cetera, et cetera. But look at the history of token sales. They tend to make money. Straight up. So here is the average, the change since the CoinList sales. So this is the current price of all of CoinList sales. You can see most of them are in the green. There are, of course, a few that did not get those big returns, or that have, did have good returns out of the gate, but have since come down. But you can see here, some of these returns have been absolutely astronomical. I mean, literally Solana was a CoinList sale. Near was a CoinList sale. Flow was a CoinList sale. All these are up thousands of %. And a lot of the other ones are up hundreds of %. Still, that's the current return if you had invested in the CoinList sale. There you go. Anyway, I hope that video has been useful for you. I know there's still, you guys are looking for a lot of opportunities in this market, and there are a lot of opportunities in this market. Just tread lightly at this time, considering all the macro craziness going on, but I hope that you find some of these opportunities listed in today's video potentially interesting. Obviously, you always have to do your own due diligence. Don't just go and blindly ape into something because I talked about it on a video. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.